Buenos días, clase de español uno. This is Señor Irvin, and this is ¿Qué tiempo hace? The big project weather report. This is going to be awesome. First of all, make sure you know the value here is as much as a test. It's 1000 XP, so it's super important that you do a good job. Each of you individually will be responsible for a segment of this video. You can work with up to 4 students, but really you could do this all by yourself because really you're reporting the weather in a country, in one of these Latin American countries, and you're going to be reporting 4 different types of weather in 4 different Latin American cities within those countries. So let me just show you what I'm talking about in just a bit. So you can have a group of up to 4 students and put all of your videos all within one iMovie. If you work with a partner, just put both of your movies into one, to one iMovie, put it all together. Here's some requirements. Number one, each person will report the weather in 4 cities, right? In one country. And I'm going to do an example one in just a bit. If you're going to have 4 people, 4 students, then you're going to have 4 countries you're going to be reporting. Please make sure it's in a Latin American country, a Spanish-speaking country. If you're not sure, ask a question, okay? First of all, you got to make up a television station name like this one, WGN. Muy bien? 3 letters in Español. Don't make it ABC. Choose a variety there. In at least 3 letters, you can make it more than 3 letters, okay? Nice bell. You'll need a weather map, and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Drawings, pictures. It doesn't have to be a weather map. It can be drawings, pictures, representations. You can draw them out. You can just add them from the internet like I've done here. It's up to you how you go ahead and do this, okay? And it says right here, take the pictures of the weather maps and you can create them, add them to your iMovie, or you can just pull them off the internet like I just said. That's what I just ended up doing, and it's not that big of a deal. Let me keep going here. Each person in the group has to present the weather in Espanol, just like I'm going to do in just a bit for the example. ¿Qué más? You're going to create the iMovie with music. Put some music in there, a little intro music, some sound effects if you could find those in there. Throw all of that in there to make it a high quality product. At the end, it says for each city, you're going to say whether it's good or bad weather. Okay, and actually, you're going to say that for the specific country, and I'll show you that in just a bit. And you got to use a minimum of 4 weather statements. It says here per city, but basically 4 weather statements. Okay, you're going to be making that overall weather statement. So it's really super easy. I'll show you that in just a bit too. Okay, here's an example that I wrote down as far as to guide you. But what if I just do a whole example for you guys so you can just see what it's supposed to be like? Okay, so let me go right away to this, and then I will show you what's up. You don't need to put the dialogue on your screen. Actually, I would prefer that it doesn't have this stuff on there, okay? You write that down somewhere so that you can go ahead and present that. You can speak it, okay? Have a nice picture or multiple pictures would be even greater, okay? As far as when you are describing the weather. So here we go. Let's start off first of all, which says, Hola, me llamo Jose Valdez. During this part, the introduction, it could be a face cam, like it could be pointed to somebody like this and be like, Hola, me llamo Jose Valdez, and then it can go switch to this view of this beautiful place called Panama. And it says, Bienvenidos al canal WYJJ. That would be my station name right here, WYJJ. En Panama hace buen tiempo, so good weather in Panama. Now I'm going to describe the 4 cities to you, what the weather's happening all over. See? En la ciudad de Panama está nublado. It's cloudy. See? En San Miguelito está lloviendo mucho. En Tocumen hace sol y calor. En David hay relámpagos y truenos. Hasta la vista de Panama. This last little statement can be the person facing the camera and saying hasta la vista, and then you can go on to your second person in your group. And that's it. That's it. Each person does one of those. So really it's one weather statement per place. How did I find the cities as far as San Miguelito and Tocumen and David? All I did was I went to a list of cities here in Panama from Wikipedia, and look, it lists the cities down, and then I started searching pictures of each of these different places. That's all I did. It wasn't like a super humongous deal to be able to find each one of these places. Hopefully that makes sense. Make it super awesome. Put some music in there. Do some face cams like this, okay, face cam shots. And adios, hasta la vista.